Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 3, where we are playing, well, as a very, very special pharaoh. And we're currently in a war with the people of the Catholic faith, which is interesting because, hey, armies are coming back in. Because a lot of people enjoy this series, I feel, because, well, at least you have always had something to say about it, always had an idea of what would be handy to do next, and I love that interaction. But nobody has reacted to this war, so either people just are afraid to, well, maybe take the blame or what have you, not if it goes wrong, but, yeah, not going too hot. Ooh, this is also not the best commander, but luckily we outnumber them heavily. And unfortunately, these guys don't attach, and I still wish that that will be a thing. Now, there has... what I wanted to say is, before I was wondering, like, what battle is taking place, but apparently some weird interaction happened there, is that, yeah, you are right, absolutely. We will go down this devotion path, because we kind of hope to consecrate the bloodline with this guy. We need a better commander than you. You are the best commander that we have, but you were unavailable. See, now it changes to equal, but... okay, so the update. The update will not allow us armies to attach to us. No, that is not a thing. What it is going to do is that it's allowing you to attach to armies of your allies. And I heard people say, oh, that's really good, because that allow enemies to attach to you. Oh, yes, we do want that claim on Fayum. Then we could get the entire Duchy of Cairo under our control after all. Because it was too exploitable, you could just have two people out there and then you would attach... Why are these guys not being attacked? These 3 additional 1,000. The heck? And now we're attacking them. That was weird. Well, I mean, I don't mind. Thank you for that war score out of the way. Our glory is widely known, and we now have 37% in our favor, and in fact, ticking war score is now applying to us. But yeah, the update is going to allow you to attach your armies to another. And as I said, people said it's okay, because with 2 troops you could say attach army, and then you could totally control... Well, actually all the troops were yours, and that's a little exploitable. Now, look, we're allies in a war, and I don't think it is exploitable. Is such a good argument, because exploitable is something that you do. And what I mean by that is, oh, yeah, let's first beat those guys, because my armies are here. Let's do this. We are apparently not catching them. Hold on, I gotta cough for a moment. I'm going to do it like this. But yeah, we weren't catching them, so I'm just going to take down these guys who are sieging down our lands. Because, hey, I do like that ticking war score in our favor. +4... Hey. Did this go down? I thought it was 37% a moment ago. Maybe a new person has joined the crusade. But yeah. I was making an argument and I'm constantly interrupting myself because, well, that is ADHD for you. Getting a little distracted. But yeah, the idea is that, in my opinion, exploitable things is something that you do. If you have a problem with, oh, but that is exploitable, if the people who exploit it, let them have fun. If they're fun, it's fine. And if you use exploits, then you can't complain about exploits. Because if you're like, yeah, but I could attach to men, let an enemy army attach to me, get them weak the ally, and then backstab and look. If you're like that... If you find that a problem, then don't use the exploit. I mean, I never did in that way. I mean, I've used some things, but not that type of exploits. And it feels to me a little bit like you're complaining about something that you have under your own control. Yes, but I'm not gonna let you marry, Mom. I have enough things on my mind. can transfer Count Ibrahim to the Sahara. Count Ibrahim. Where the heck are you? No, because that is not part of you. I understand why you think it's part of you, but it isn't supposed to be part of you. So I'm just gonna leave that be. So, basically, because you have it under your own control, and you can't really complain about exploits, because that's your own fault, if you will. So I don't feel quite that to be a compelling argument for something not to be done. Another thing they're going to do is they're going to give us the ruler designer back. Love it, love it, love it. I was waiting on that one for quite a bit. I'm gonna run over here and here, because he is my patient. 68%. Are we gonna save him? Oh, there's a scandal for my cousin. And I saved a life today. That is really cool. That gives me a learning experience bonus. What do I want? Now, pedagogy we really don't need, because, hey, we know that. I kind of want to get into a whole of body. As people know, because I kind of want to have this guy survive. And I want to get into, well, into theologian a little bit. Not because I want to reform the religion. No, 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 no. But I want this piety gain to become higher. I'm going to first go into the faithful. Let people help. And then I might pick up scientific, just for the heck of it. Because scientific is pretty darn good. And in this ruler designer, they have decided to change a few things. First of all, something I really don't care about, but I can understand other people caring about, and I do like the fact that they give this option now, is that if you make a ruler with your ruler designer, it's still eligible for achievements. Now, I don't really care about achievements, as people know, because I don't think if you have all the achievements, you have 100% the game, because basically it comes down to the exploit thing again. Some of these achievements are really, really exploitable. So, I don't think that getting all the achievements is the way to say I've found 100% of the game. Not saying that it is a heck of an effort. And certainly in CK2, some of them are very grindy. Oh, we're being attacked in the back line. Yeah, one of my allies got caught out in the back. So we'll finish this battle, and then we'll return and try to beat these guys up. Well, at least that battle was won. Yeah, I'm also not keen on how this works at this moment. I don't know why you were in my thing, but heck, there it is. But yeah, I wish you could attach. I already had that argument. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you don't make a ruler above a certain amount of points, so you don't make an overpowered ruler, you are eligible for achievements, which is really cool. And I don't care about them because some of these achievements are very exploitable. And well, that is then just the case that it doesn't really feel to me like you like that's the way to rule 100% of the game. But there are people who genuinely do these things in a genuine way, and in fact, some of the CK2 achievements almost needed an exploit to work. I mean, gosh darn, some of them were. You need, like the one that you has to start the game with 0 years of life expectancy. And then form a kingdom. Yeah, well, that almost needs an exploit because the game doesn't start with 0 years of life expectancy. So you're almost asking you gotta tweak all kinds of rules. Alright. Anyways, I'm going off a major tangent again. As I said, ADHD, getting distracted is a thing. But, yeah. I don't know if we siege down, if that will counter as sieges for us. I sincerely don't know. Which is probably bad that I don't. I'll admit. But yeah, what you gonna do about that? The fact that, anyways, that ruler designer allows you to possibly get achievements, that is a cool thing. I am certain that some people would love that, and I think that that is a way better idea to give that freedom to the player. In fact, there is a lot of more freedom in this ruler designer, this new ruler designer, than was in CK2. So that is also really cool. And yes, I am trying to seduce this lady because I kind of hope to get with her a child, and she is lustful. She, also, I constantly think that Amazonia gives a health boost, but that's for cunt. Sorry, a fertility boost, but that's for cunt. But yeah, I'm trying to seduce this wife of mine. Hopefully get a child with her because my fertility is really low. And I also hope with this seduction, there is this seduction event in which you can poison someone's food. And if you succeed, you actually gain a intrigue thing. Now I can't succeed considering I am inbred, content, and just. So no, probably not. But on the other hand, if we do, we can get ourselves our nice fertility boost via the intrigue tree, because then I'm definitely going to take like weeds in the garden. But yeah. Oh boy. No, bye. I have to respond to that. Hey, thanks. Just take down these 99 men. Let's hope there's not like an army of 7,000 in the. Nope, there was an army of 200 and they got scared. Kind of logical that they got scared. But in the fog of war is what I want to say. But the ruler designer. What I don't like about the ruler designer, another thing actually, because I've kind of been on a complaining rant, is the fact that the shields cannot be designed by yourselves. Now, I know that some people are like, I don't look at the shields, because I agree. I mean, the shield here is really small. But I love the shields. The shields are important. And by the way, look at us. We've become a man. But yeah, I find the shields important because it's about dynasties, right? That's what the whole game is about. So the fact that you can't design your own shield, in my opinion, is just really a shame. So yeah, I'm gonna have to live with that, I guess. What are you doing? Hold on. You're going to fight me. Okay. I'm a little bit out of supplies, which is not good. Our best commander is over here. We have a commander over here, which is sieging, and we have help, which I like, because otherwise the siege was probably kind of pointless. We have 64% in our favor, 51% battle score, which is probably good, because I don't actually know what the cap is in Crusades. It probably is 100, because otherwise how are you going to finish it? Oh, thank you. All these mares are really good, because otherwise these armies, we couldn't keep them up. That's a 10 golder, that's not a lot, but every gold in this moment counts. Because otherwise our armies won't be up, and we won't be able to do it. 5 men first, 5 knights, that's interesting. Then they send the true army. And this is something I also dislike of the attach button. Look, I've actually seen it happen off camera on another game of mine, where there was like a force here, and the prediction was that I would win. But die rolls and I started to lose. There were 4,000 allies here and they're like, no, you're predicted to win, I'm not going to do anything. And I was slaughtered. Well, slaughtered. I lost barely, but still, I lost. If only they would have jumped in, we would have won. Like these guys, if you just jump in, this battle is a guarantee. Now, it actually isn't. Oh, less so than if you would just have helped. So why don't you help? I don't get it. Give us that attach button. If people have problems with exploits, then that's their own problem. But, yeah. No shields. Also unfortunate. The amount of options, majorly expanded. Incredible. Wonderful. I love it. They've actually done some face changes that people with the ugly trait, and they have stated their desire to, well, later work on the hideous trait as well, are truly a little bit more ugly or hideous. Yeah, they made an example. They have that on their development diary, dev diary. One, I couldn't really see the difference, but the fact that they are trying to make that work better the fact that they put even effort into those little details is amazing to me. I love it. So that is really cool. The amount of abilities you can pick are greater than ever was. In fact, you can start with Dead Faith, which is amazing. So you can immediately start with the Hellenic Faith, as far as I understood it. That is crazy good. That is another 3 knights moving into 4,000 men. Love it. Don't know how this one knight survived, but he did. And the Pope is back. You go there, you go there. And we did now siege this down. Did this help us? No, it did not. Sieging down does nothing unless you siege down the Pope territory. Well. Yeah, let's not. Still, sieging down the Duke might help us a bit. Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate, but we're not constructing anything anyways. Not really. But yeah, let's siege down the Duke. So then we can get some more cash. And let's form an army up north again in order to fight off the siege. And basically this crusade is going extremely poorly for them. We even have more men than they do. We hardly lost anything and they are down to 14,000. Which, and considering where everybody is, I haven't even seen all their troops yet. Something is telling me like they do not... I want to move forward, thank you. I don't think... I do want to change the commander if possible. So we immediately start with this commander. I think that would be helpful. I don't know what I'm gonna catch up here. Oh, quite a lot actually. Quite a ton of them. Now this is another thing. Please. Okay, they're hunting down these troops, and I can get that even a little bit more. But these 944 men just come into this battle. You don't need to stop. Because the longer a battle lasts, there's a bigger chance, for instance, for people to get maimed. We don't want our people to get maimed. Just come in here and help us. Yes, give me the allow attach button. And otherwise, still, as I've always said in this series, put a prestige cost to it. You know, I can get that one. Execute. Because I'm zealous. Yeah, let's release some stress. Oh, but no, yes, because of zealous I lost stress, but because of just I gained stress. Oopsie doopsie. Oh well. That wasn't entirely according to plan. But yeah, let's just siege this down and try to make some money. Because right now we've kind of broke even on the amount of costs of keeping this war alive this time around. Last time we just insta-surrendered because we had something like, we can't defend this. But now I'm good. And I assume by this low quality, by this low bar, that is the quality of troops? Or, sorry, that's the difference probably in comparison to the maximum. The stars is quality, of course. What am I saying? I was making no sense. But voila, these guys are now getting some supplies. Which is going to help us. We're being raided. That's really unfortunate because I really can't do anything about that. These guys are not independent. They're helping me in this war, which is why that color is around. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I can't wait. Slain in the Battle of Frey. Battle of Frey? Oh, sorry, by Frey. Look, like this is a hideous guy, I think. Yeah, and they're gonna try to make that even more hideous. I don't know, man. This is pretty off-putting for me, but whatever. But yeah, they clearly have some things busy. Oh, this episode is gonna be a holy episode, if you will. We're going to try and beat this crusade. That's one. Secondly, we just finished the Grand Temple. We're gonna get an extra 1 gold of tax per month. This county is getting much more levies and much more taxes, which is going to be helpful a little bit because we do build here the high tent. But then again, the taxes are just the same. Development growth increased. This is amazing. This is our 1,000 gold building. At a certain point we had that cash, but right now we don't. Interestingly, these guys are like, you know, right now, oh, everything is going as fine. I'm just gonna go down there and try and smack that army. Not because I'm so upset with what they're doing. Oh, there we go. But it is occupied by me, but the color doesn't seem like me. And I didn't capture anything, and I didn't gain any siege stuff. I think actually all the rewards went to somebody else. Which is annoying. They're going into the water. Can we catch them? Yes, we can. Because that, I think, is going to be another battle that is going to be definitely a positive outcome. They're already predicting it. But the win decisively is a little bit of a bad thing, because we're first going to come in with lesser men. So first we're going to lose some stuff. Scandal of my cousin, sure. And our allies are like, we don't need to help, he's got this. No, dude, come in. Just, really, once again. If you would have just did this before. The sacking of Kanem. Queen Gizme has paid prize... Oh, dear. I curse these meddlesome savages. She has been sacking them. Pay a weregild for the loss. So I need to pay her, and she gets a boosted opinion of me. Or help them to rebuild. Rebuilding after the rate development growth. It's the same amount of money, and this gives them more opinion. Sure. 1 opinion per gold? That is a pretty good deal, I think. Come on. Oh, I hit the pulse button. Sorry, 90% in our favor. What after this battle? 96% in our favor. What do you like? Well, you're a diplomat, you're lustful. Well, definitely not theological. And I also don't think... I think she wants to hear something informative or something entertaining. Let's do something informative. She loves it. Well, now our chemistry is so high. I mean, the max is 95%. And I think we just overshot it. So that is really good. You are not ransomable. Well, I'm not going to execute you. I've learned my lesson. 4% more is what we need. 4% more, and we will have beaten back the Christian crusade for Jerusalem. I will give as good as I get, which... You might be emperor, but you are... Oh, no. My mother becomes my rival? Why? That's a no bueno. Don't know why I pronounce it like that, and I apologize to everyone that's... I think is Spanish, that word? I'm not even sure. That makes me even feel more like a total doofus. What? No! You were... I misclicked. It's totally my fault, but... Damn you! Damn you! I say, damn you, I say! Okay, we are gonna go... I don't know how many men I'm gonna catch here, because some of them are definitely gonna run away, but... Oh, I think that's most of them. Well then, I think with this battle, we've done it. There it is. 100% war score, and that is a good battle! Debug interactions. We calculate core titles. What? I don't have debug mode on. I sincerely don't have debug mode on, because they removed that. You can't do it just with the tilt button and put it on. I don't know why this is on. I have no idea why that is on. You can be done. 25. 10. It's not much, but as soon as these guys have been ransomed, we will declare victory. And the Catholics will have lost from the Kushites. I almost want to say Catholics like it's with a K, and it sounds like it with a K, I'm aware, but they don't really have a K, but still. Stand down these men. Ransoms are all accepted. Enforce demands. The pitiful soldiers of St. George were no match for our warriors. Were no match to our warriors? No, we're no match for our warriors. This is a typo, I think. Under the wise and pious leadership of Pharaoh Borgirk II, mind you, the second, the Kushite faithful repelled the invaders and reaffirmed once more their claim over Jerusalem. Perhaps next time the Catholic King Bishop will not be so eager to throw away the lives of his followers in a futile attempt to test the power of Wep-Wawet. The infidel tasted the wrath of Wep-Wawet even. So we gain 480 piety. Yeah, that's a little bit less than I expected and hoped. 2000 prestige, which is nice because that gets us close to living legend. And their fervor goes down. Our fervor doesn't go up, by the way. Now this is a bit of a shame, but because our fervor, it's good, but it could use a buff. Why is it actually good? Did we have a... Oh yeah, we did indeed, huh? We had that old Kushite outbreak. 19% chance that he will accept. Might accept. We didn't even get gold. We calculate core titles. Wait a second. I think that is... Maybe I remember something like... They're going to do core titles? That you could flag core titles like... This is a core title of mine, so this is something that always needs to be inherited? Oh. Cool. You can now actually see what the county capital is pretty freaking easily. That is also nice. De-designate core. There it is. Yeah, this is in the advance to 1.2 coming out. So, you guys, I am so sorry, Giza, but we're gonna revoke your title. Nobody will mind, because all know that I have a claim to it. I have a claim and title without revocation. We're gonna do this. And knowing that he will say no, I'm gonna raise it all here already. And also they said that they would improve... gosh darn it. I clicked on this just a moment too late. How these rally points work. So that the rally points... It won't be like if you make a rally point somewhere and that there are only 800 men because everything left and west of it or something is going to that and everything east of it is going to another rally point. I have to admit, I don't exactly know how it functions. So I apologize for that. It is just some half information that I have. But I know that there is going to be a change in that as well. No. I will not pay for your internal salvation. Also, not you. Does that mean I have an imprisonment on you? No, it's considered an act of tyranny. Nobody wishes it. Oh, they say rally the troops. I don't think we need to rally them so much as in that we've already rallied them. Go here and everything here can stand down. Thank you. Oh! Kotoko. No, that's the character finder. Kotoko. Where the heck is that? Sure. We will pray to our gods. Well, we're about to lose this battle, they say, but that's because we had no commander. Commander entered, and now we have a much better chance to beating them. A new lifestyle perk. I will go for scientific because cultural fascination is just really, 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 really good. And after that, we're definitely going to go 2 times, I think. Into clerical justifications, I want to improve. Oh, thank you. Church of State, I want to improve. And maybe over Radiant, but probably these 2, and then go into Hall of Bodies so that we can live for long enough that we might be able to finally consecrate that bloodline. Now, we're going to get a ton of stress because we're content, but religious icon is what we need to become. And our progress to that is not bad, and that is because, of course, because we just won that great holy war, and we are also pretty close to becoming a living legend. So, we become the savior. Our fervor will increase. Our fervor is right now not low enough that it will work for everything here, but in the end, we'll get there. Unlanded. Why are you at that court? He's your relative. He's in their Legion's champion. And he was married out to a 34-year-old? I don't think I did that one. He may have left the court during the Great Holy War and I missed it. I don't want you to siege that down because I don't want their control to be lost, so... Oh! To cross the river. You know, cool with that. So let's just go over here and see what he does. Oh! We catched him. And we're losing that. Camel riders, move in. There you go. That fixed it. Entering the camel riders fixed everything. There we go. But yeah, we will get Giza. Now I assume that... no, he can't siege over there. So he is kind of stuck doing nothing. Just painful armies that are not doing anything. So, if you guys were not very... everyone deserves to know the truth. Leave it to the others to avoid panic. I can spend some prestige to gain a ton of piety. Or 100... No, I think I'm going to go with this one. Yes, it's less lifestyle experience, and I'd love whatever experience you gain for anything. Let's ransom you before we end this war. And you have a lot of gold, but I would say I'm more interested in revoking your title. Thank you very much. And can't banish you or anything, so unfortunately for the rest I can't really do it with it. Grant that to a lower noble. Should have checked first. But there it is. There we have all of Cairo is now under our control. Which is amazing. Fayum, thank you. You've lost so much control. But we're gonna work on that. And everything else is fine. So what I wanted to ask of you, you didn't react to the Crusade, but what do you feel should be our end goal? Because basically 1.2 won't break save games, but we just beaten back a Crusade. Having already done that, I'm starting to wonder what can destroy us, or what is a good chance, because to our east, luckily for us, which has helped enormously in this campaign, these guys have been weakened. If we at some point can attack Ajuran for that claim, I don't know how, by the way, but we have way more men than them. We have that. But it's not a war that I just want to do random, so at a certain point we're going to have to decide that. Now, Asturias is really powerful. Don't get me wrong, this is a possible powerful opponent. But, you know, are we really going to make all of Africa? Off camera I would do that, but it would take many episodes. And the fortunate thing is that YouTube's new system for deciding, its algorithms, I should say, for deciding if it's going to show you if a new video is out. Yeah, even you, even the and for other people, is really bad now for people that make series, any type of series, but certainly Let's Plays, because let's face it, people will check the first episode to see if they are interested or not. If they're not interested, they're not going to watch, and that power is yours, and I really don't want to take that away. But that means that the first episode has like quadrupled the watchers for the second episode, and then people go like, I don't know, and it breaks down to, for my channel, around 40 people tend to watch the entire series, and then later on it trickles down a little bit more. But it means that every video that comes out after the last is considered, for the YouTube algorithm, worse than the first few episodes, and thus it will consider you a not so good of a channel to promote in the list on the right for you to have like suggest, hey, if you like this video, watch this. Or for you, if you have, I don't know, 20, no, 40, 50 subbed channels, perhaps with 20 already, I have not asked other YouTubers about that, but then you're gonna get all like, hey, all these subscriptions that you have, these people have all uploaded something, but mine will be very, very low on the bottom. So, unfortunately, YouTube's new algorithm is really bad for series creators. They really love you more to have episodes, one-shot episodes, and there are some CK3 content creators who do that. They have like a goal, they have a lot of time and spent into this game, and they added a lot of stuff, which, hey, power to you that you do that, don't get me wrong. I mean, I do it differently, this is more of a hobby to me, but there's a one episode about a goal, and you see this speed up, and I don't know, for instance, one Proud Bavarian had an amazing one in CK2 where he started here as Hestig, I believe it's called, and then went here, and then went there, and went there, and went... He went from reforming a faith, I think, over here, then into a faith that he reformed here, then a faith that he reformed here, then over here, and then he settled finally in Byzantine Empire. That was, by the way, in CK2 with all kinds of exploits, which is not my style. I've told about what I think about exploits, but it's a heck of a video. I mean, I can't deny that. It's a hell of a video. But, yeah, those type of episodes do much better in the YouTube algorithm than my type of episodes. So, I don't mind playing this for quite some time more, but I do need an end goal. And I'm not going to make this a 100 episode series with the current way it is. The best way you can support me, by the way, if you're like, no, we really want longer series, is to like and comment on each video, even if it's something like Beta Plan told me to comment for the YouTube algorithm, because that helps me a lot. So yeah, I've been talking a lot. I haven't played at all, but it's because yeah, I'm really distraught about the change, or distraught. I'm a little annoyed about it. Distraught would be way too powerful a word, because I don't make my money like, for instance, Enter Elysium, who is another YouTuber that I sometimes look at, and he dislikes it a lot, and people that have at least Twitch and also do these strategy games like Cool 18, I haven't heard him being annoyed about it as much. But yeah, what am I supposed to do? I don't have a Twitch channel, and I do like this, to do this as a hobby, but I do like the feedback also in the interaction with you guys. And all the information that you give me, I learn so much from you. And I'd like to keep that going, and I like to keep people entertained and here. So let me know about it, and I'm sorry for this incredibly rant, but it is also a grand episode, because dang, we just built the freaking Grand Temple. We did it, and we beat a crusade. And this chap is going to consecrate the bloodline. I doubt he won't. I mean, yes, this is the problem. He might just randomly die, but right now, he's fine. So let us hope. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.